Yo, Wagwan. Tish your boy, Jadon Legendary. We back with some more Cyberpunk, a day in the life of Cyberpunk, episode 2. Yeah, episode 2. Alright, we're gonna be doing some more photos, doing some more messing around, but this time we got 3 characters we're gonna be doing photos on. That's this lady right here, my dark-skinned male character, okay? Because I have not done any photos with him in a long time, and I got some new clothing, some new swag for him. And then my my hacker lady, okay, that's the country lady, okay, they're gonna pop up on the screen, you'll see them. But before we do that, I need you to hit that subscribe button and like button and notification bell, share with your people, join the legendary clan, support the channel to become legendary. Now, as you can see here, this is clean as fuck, right? Now, we're in the lowest graphics possible right now, because I'm not doing the photos quite yet, you know. I'm gonna do it like I did the last episode, where we just goof around kinda at first. I want to show you the characters we'll be working with here and the outfits and whatnot, and just goofing around with some of these new car mods I got. You need to get your hands on this mod right here, character lighting, I think it's called. It'll pop up on the screen. And the reason being, the last time I recorded this episode, as you can see, look how clean this is, right? It's clean as fuck. We're on the lowest graphics and it looks dumb clean, does it not? Right? This is the reason why. This is the issue you're probably having, an issue I was having after the last update. For some reason, the cleanliness of my photos fell hard. And that reason being this right here. Volumetric fog. Look at the difference. Look how gray it is. Look how you can actually see the light that we're using to project toward her. Look at all that. You're not supposed to be able to see all that when you're doing photos. You don't want to see all that, because then that gives you this. Everything's all flushed out, right? You remove that, boom. Clean as fuck, dude. The colors is back. You can't see the lights. Come on, man. This is how it's supposed to be. It's so clean. Look at this. It's clean as fuck. Look at all around it. And like I said, I'm in the lowest graphics. Graphics are all the way low. Everything is down, yet it's still clean. You know what I mean? There's no gray. Alright? This was absolutely killing my photos. I had to do the weirdest techniques I never had to do before. Number one, the most annoying technique I had to start doing is, as you can see, I love the high field of view. Anytime you see me do photos in any game I play, the real close field of view is what I like the most. I like how close I can be to the character, and if I so decide to zoom out, then you can still see the character at a good, healthy distance, right? But as you can see, the grayness is horrific. So I had to start doing it at the basic of 60. So that way when I get close, it's not as gray. Problem with that is it makes the angles weird. Especially for a character like this who she's supposed to be short as fuck. The problem is here in Cyberpunk, the characters are about average height. I'm gonna say, what is average height here in the US? 5'4"? What is that, 150 something centimeters? So the characters are average height. At least the females are average height. The males, not so much. They're a little short. So what I do is to replicate her to be even shorter, because this character, she's supposed to be stupid short, like 4'10", right? So you do the close view, that makes everything behind her look bigger and her look smaller, right? But the problem is when I have to do far away, it gives her that normal height that they normally supposed to have. I don't want that for this character. And I have to work with the fog. How this was one of the issues I was facing. Did it just auto adjust? This is also another issue I'm facing. If you know how, if anybody got anything for this, the freaking auto adjusting. Why? I hate it. I've always hated it. I hate the auto adjusting lights. I don't want it to adjust. I want it to be where I already got it. God dog it. Crap is always auto adjusting. So boom, there you go, folks. Make sure you get your hands on this mod if you can. Get that dang fog out of there. Look at the difference. Back to the cleanliness that I normally used to have for my photos back in the day. Also, if you're wondering, yo, what's the pose she doing? This is... well, that's not very helpful. It'll pop up on the screen. I thought it was gonna have a name or something. It's got a whole bunch of animations and crap you could use. You know what I mean? Let's say you're doing like a machinima for your character and whatnot. Boom, you know what I mean? You got a whole bunch of knick-knack paddywhacks. Give a dog a bone. And a whole bunch of little joints you could use. This is what I'll be using for my, anytime I do Cyberpunk music videos over on my music channel. This is how I do them. Got a whole bunch of animations you could use. And other people got some too. You know what I mean? You could go all the way back and you got the Panam poses. You know what I mean? If you want your character to stand around like Panam for whatever reason. Or you could do Judy. And then there's a whole bunch of other joints. You know what I mean? But yeah. I figured it out. It's the dag-nabbing fog, man. The fog is what causes that horrible grayness. I hate it. I've always hated it. It was, I forgot what update it was. I think it was what the fuck, the one before the 2.0 update, where for some reason the fog started becoming a major issue in all the photos I did, and it was fucking annoying for obvious reasons, because I'm like, yo, I used to have this superb quality, and if you just want, you can disable it for the actual world too. There we go. Without, I mean with, and now without. So if you like the more clean look versus the, hey, I live in 2077 California and it's polluted as fuck. You know, you wanted less pollution, there you go. I mean, it's 2077 though, so you gotta have the pollution. You know what I mean? You see the fit, you see the rings on the finger, you know what I mean? Something light, you know what I mean? Look here, folks, you ain't never seen it before. Alright, if you didn't see it, you're about to see it right now. Alright, we got, where's that? Dodge Demon, alright? 840 horses, straight to the rear wheels, and a big body, okay? Look at that thing. Number one, I was going to disable the clouds, but this is absolutely gorgeous lighting, so what we're going to do is go ahead and turn the graphics up right now. We're about to do some pictures right now. We're going to park this thing in the middle of the street. Now, I've noticed one thing, too. I've been doing a lot of my photos on Ultra now, as where back then I would put on ray tracing and all that. I think I'm starting to notice that there's a bit of a difference. Well, I kind of always noticed, but now I'm like really noticing that there's a specific... Oh yeah, these are the settings I usually do when I'm doing photos on Ultra. Crowd density doesn't matter, so you can turn that down, reduce your lag just in case. I'm playing on 2K, of course. Quality, if you have that option, of course. Depth of field, lens flare, turn motion blur off if you like to use a lot of movement, or if you don't like using the in-game photo mode, which is what I use a lot of times. Last video I was using the Steam capture because I was trying to figure out how to remove the grayscale like I was just talking about earlier. I was trying to figure out like why is this an issue that I'm having that I've never had before. So I would do Steam in order to get better quality and not have to worry about the freaking grayscale issue that I was having. These trucks pass. Oh, now yeah, I gotta move just a little faster. But we're gonna go on this side because the clouds look absolutely gorgeous there. And boom. Now the main issue I'm having now is this freaking auto adjustment. I don't know how to make it stop. The auto adjusting when I don't need it to. Now this is a tough one. Getting good lighting for both character and vehicle is a tough one. It's one I've always struggled with. I ain't the greatest when it comes to these here photos. I'll be trying my best. I mean, sometimes you just can't figure it all out. You gotta get some help, you know. Get some help sometimes. I'll be looking on the internet all the time. How in the world are people getting these superior qualities? Well, number one, the fog. Go ahead, get rid of that. Now this preset is good for characters, but it's probably not good for vehicle and character. Yeah, you can't see crap. So let's go ahead and remove these. Let's make something new here. We need aerial lighting, of course. So I'm gonna go. What if we do 10 completely surrounding the vehicle? Turn it up just a little bit, just for distance, number one. We need absolute lighting all around the vehicle without affecting B too much. Closer here. We might not. So yeah, I don't 100%. Let me try it. You know what I mean? My skill is mostly on characters. I'll be trying to do cars. Cars are easy without characters. My problem is I don't know how to do character and car. I've always struggled with doing both character and car. Did I add one light? I added one light. I'm like, why is this not on the car? I'm not seeing crap. There we go. Whoops. I had it on just the car. Up a bit. Oh, orange joint. I can't see it at all. Oh, that's why. Holy, I did not mean to put that dang far. Whoops. Look at the dang whip though, man. Look at the whip though. Yeah, I'm not good with cars and character. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. Because the lighting on her always looks bad as where it looks good on the car. I mean, look at the car though. You know what I mean? Come on, dude. Nah, I'm mostly gonna be doing characters this time around though. I did want to show y'all this car. By show you, I mean drive it around and listen to how good it sounds. And you see it. Check the interior. You know what I'm saying? Check the interior real quick. Feel me? Go ahead and reduce these joints back down real quick. The interior is absolutely magnificent on this thing. Like, the dude really took his time to make this superb. You know what I mean? Come on, dude. Hold on. Come on, dude. And this joint really go, too. Oh, I forgot to update my dang car shop mod. So I can fucking get more than 800 horsepower. I need 16. I need double. I think this game is so fucking beautiful.
What was that?
Really?
All units in the area. Criminal activity reported.
That wasn't no criminal activity. That man was trying to get some insurance. That was insurance fraud, or this man got sick and tired of living in Night City. That's what that was. Oh.
Dispatch?
You ain't getting no overtime bonus, boy. You in Night City. Come on now. That man was sick and tired of living in Night City. That's what that was. He jumped straight into the middle of the street.
Zero in this area. All units resume normal duties.
He saw the biggest, fattest car driving down the street and said, yes, that's the one. Come on now, man. I know Night City is rough, but sometimes you gotta make the best of your situations. Hey, this lighting is great. Hold on, we can't waste this. This lighting is absolutely magnificent. Oh yeah, actually, hold on. For when I do Ray Tracing Ultra, I go quality, put the Ray Tracing lighting to psycho, crowd density to low, because that's not necessary unless you're doing a photo specifically with NPCs in them. Like your characters maybe standing on the sidewalk and there's a bunch of people around them. And you know all those old school shots where you see the main person that you need to see and just crowds of people around, but you can't really distinctly tell those people's faces that much because it's not centered on them. So boom, this is what I do for Ray Tracing Ultra. But I'm noticing the difference with doing Ultra and Ray Tracing Ultra is Ray Tracing Ultra is very clean, don't get me wrong. However, certain things will be a little too sharp, as where Ultra, regular old Ultra, things are softer, kind of like where you want them or need them to be. You see the lighting, the clouds, the background, everything is perfect. I almost accidentally did the same thing. That's what he accidentally double tapped on his keyboard. That's what he did. He ain't mean to do that. I almost did the same thing on accident. Let me see here. Now this is the new preset that I've created specifically for characters. It has low lighting and high lighting at the same time. The high lighting for that was an improper place to zoom in there. I was just trying to adjust my camera. We're gonna go 30. I normally, when I do my photos, I'll either sit on the basic 4, which sometimes can be a little too fuzzy, so 4 to 10 I would say, or I'll do 30, or I do 50. For stuff like this, where I kind of want to see the background, because it's like that, perfect cloud. Oh shoot, I forgot to freeze her face. Them dang beautiful clouds back there. I want to be able to see the clouds too. You know what I'm saying? That. Right. Now, because I've gone back to using the regular photo mode picture taking, you know, you hit the space bar and all that. I get them clean pictures like I used to. You're gonna see quite the difference here than you did in the last video. I mean, if you haven't already been able to see it, due to me realizing that volumetric fog was an issue I did not know about. You know what I'm saying? Well, I knew about it, I just didn't know what it was that was causing me these issues. For the longest, I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man? Why is my crap all blurry and fuzzy? I never had this issue in the past. Why am I having this issue now? I always do a little bit of contrast as well, typically 10. And if I need, then I will adjust the lighting of the photos. But that only happens if the photo mode adjusts for me, which it does do sometimes, which is quite annoying. I don't need it to adjust. What I need it to do is stay where the fuck I put it, because I put it there for a reason. That'd be adjusting for me. I don't need no help. Okay? At least from the photo mode. I got the look I want. And sometimes for angles, I'll keep them stock, the 520 degree, to get that good positioning. I'm gonna say right about, actually where we had it was fine. Was that 2? No, that was on 2. There we go. Right, and oh yeah, you can change the light and color too if you want. I like the warm lighting, but not too warm, because then it'll make it look too yellow. Okay. If you want, you can reduce that. What's the name of it? I'm saying that the exposures for like overall, and then you could, or you could do the highlights. Okay. Typically, depending on what I'm looking for, I'll do both. If I want the photo to look extra dark, like a rainy early morning, then I'll go darker. Like right now, it looks more like midday. But if I'm looking for that like rainy early morning, which you will probably see, you know what I'm saying? Because I got, like I said, I got a whole lot of swag for the male character, because male clothing in this game is poop. They ain't got much of fucking nothing in this dang game. A lot of the stuff for the male characters look terrible. It's either extremely dirty or just not good looking at all. Like, I mean, like straight whack clothing. I don't know who designed the male character's clothing, but they definitely had the female character in mind, which I guess isn't too surprising, because that's with pretty much every game we've ever played. I mean, can you really be surprised? This GTA, this game, Black Desert, especially games like Black Desert, where it's literally the purpose. That's literally what they expect you. They expect you to play a female character over a male character. And look at the quality, dude. Look at the quality in comparison to the last episode we did, where the quality was, it was good, but it wasn't this. You know what I mean? It wasn't this. And let's go with a little smile, nothing too crazy. You know what I mean? We posing the swag right now. Go on an up view here so we can see the whole fit. You feel me? The sneakers. See, when you do the view this close, it makes her look a whole lot shorter, which is the whole purpose, because this character's supposed to be mad short. In comparison to some of my other characters who are supposed to be a lot taller, like my one character, the Mexican lady. You guys never really seen her. Well, I can't say the Mexican lady because I got 2 Mexican characters. The one specifically, she's supposed to be 6 feet tall. So for her, I use a farther zoom because it makes her look a lot taller than everybody around her, which is how it's supposed to be. Because after all, 6 foot for a woman is absolutely ridiculous. And that's decently tall for a man, but that's absolutely tall for a woman. You know what I'm saying? So in order to make her look a lot taller than the people I place around her, that's how I do it. Or, for instance, if I do a picture of this character with Judy or Panam, camera tricks as well, because to me, at least to me, Panam always gave off that tall person look. Like if she was a real person, she'd probably be tall as fuck, like 5'10" or something. So for camera tricks for that character, I'll always do a semi, like maybe a field of view of 40 to 50, and then place her a bit over, so that way she looks tall. She will naturally look taller than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I get that done. So Judy, I'm gonna say Judy would probably be slightly over average height. This character is probably average height or below. My character specifically is supposed to be way shorter than the average. Okay, so I gotta do a little bit of camera tricks to make her look shorter than everybody else, without you obviously being able to see that, hey, their arms are the same length. You know, because it would be pretty odd for someone who is 6 feet tall to have the same arm length as someone who is 4'11", or what did I say, 4'9". There it goes with the auto adjustments. Yeah, dog. This is what I was talking about, because that's too dang bright. That's way too bright. So now we gotta adjust to where I just was. 15 there and about 10 here, and boom, we back in action, baby. With some slight adjustments, boom, you'll be right back on track. Now hold on, we got some joints where she poses with the sneakers, because her dang shoes is in the ground. I need to find those, because she rocking the custom shoes. You know what I'm saying? Now we can't do the My Adidas joint because she ain't wearing Adidas. Somebody had a pair of Adidas. I need to get those. I kind of forgot. You know what I'm saying? With the extra large Vans. Are these actual shoes? Do Vans actually make shoes like the platform Vans? I wouldn't know. I don't wear anything platform. Man, hey, look. I'm a short dude, right? And I have absolutely no issues with that. I know there's a lot of shorter dudes out here who be wearing shoes that make them taller. You know? Be proud of who you are. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know you hear the voice and you're probably thinking, dang, this dude probably tall. Nope. I'm not a tall person. I'm not. I just come from a long line of men with deep voices. Simple as that, you know? I myself am not tall. I'm actually an inch under the average height here in the US. You just gotta be. We need a little bit of light on her face. You just gotta be proud of who you are, you know? Let me move this to the side because it's not. There we go. Not in the proper angle. Bring the lighting back up since she's lower to the ground, so it's a little darker down here. Okay, bring that up a bit. Not too much. Actually, let me put that to 5. Back to 10. Boom. Okay, that was actually a decent auto adjustment. Normally I can't stand when it auto adjusts, but that was actually a decent one. Get a closer view of thine sneakers, which for some reason are not being focused on. But it's all good. Boom. I need to get some more I got a couple of pair of Vans in real life, but I think I might need a couple more. Some colors I ain't got. By couple, I mean literally couple. I only got 2. A black pair and a yellow pair. I'm not big on skater shoes, but I ain't hating on them either. Them some dang good looking shoes. Okay, let's get her off the ground. I forgot this is Night City, and there's a whole lot. Ew. That's all she's sitting in was muck. The whole outfit would be destroyed, son. I didn't even think about that. At least the pants. The pants would be. Alright, let's go ahead and rise that back up. Oops. I hit the wrong joint. I said let's rise that back up, and that was the opposite of what I did. Now, a lot of times when I'm doing lighting, I do prioritize the upper region of the character. But with this new setup that I made here, it does kind of both with 2 different lightings, which allows me to get more quality without affecting too much or making the character too bright. Because you can accidentally make that mistake, which I have done multiple times past. But then I was learning, I was getting better. and then whatever that update was that made the fog real bad, it made it real bad, because then I couldn't get the light and the focus on the character's face to save my life. Up just a tiny bit. Then to move that or to the left. Fix that chin shadow that's going on right now. I feel like this is too dang high though. Or it could be the lighting. I might need more light due to the lighting of the that I've chose in the open world here. Ain't really hitting her face as strong as I needed to. Bring that down a little. Up there. Up. Bring it up just a bit. And let's change the pose. That's a cool pose, but not for what I'm looking for here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, straight on here. To the side. You really feel like you know, when you're doing this, it's like you're really on some studio activity right now. You gotta make sure everything is proper, because if it ain't, you're just gonna get some whackness. You don't want no whackness. Now, the main thing I always do too is the shadows. You gotta make sure your shadows is nice. I know a lot of people do backlighting as well. I could never figure that out though. A good way to make the lighting at the back end of the character look natural, without it looking a little overboard. You see? Where the fuck did all those cars come from? Were those been? Oh, they probably pulled up when I I had to change what's the name? Let's bring that down to the same color as well. I'm doing 240, 245, 255. I like the warm lighting better, but this is, like I said earlier, it's a little too warm. You having your character looking like the Simpsons sometimes, especially when you're using a more pale character like this lady right here. If you're using a more of a darker skin character, then it's typically not too much of an issue. But for a much lighter, lack of melanin character like this, it'll make your character look real yellow, looking straight out the Simpsons. Either that or got jaundice. It's they be too dang yellow. Is that her leg? Oh shoot! What the fuck? I didn't know that was her leg. Let's get a little closer. A little closer. Oh. Circulate that to the one side of her face. It's what I do usually, because I ain't no professional at this crap yet. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for a hot minute, but you still learn. You still learn as you go. But a lot of the times I try my best not to have improper looking shadows, because improper looking shadows is what can kill the look of your photo. So what I'll try to do is get the best lighting in certain places. Like when I do back end lighting like this, I try not to get it anywhere it shouldn't be. So the sun is directly behind her, right? So you wouldn't want your back end lighting to be on the chin, because that wouldn't make sense, because her hair is there. Instead, you will want it, as we got it now, around the back end of her, around the curve of her backside. That way, you know, it looks like that's where the sun is, because that is indeed where it is. You know what I mean? That's the little things I be trying to do, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't no full-on professional. I be seeing some people's photos look absolutely insane. I don't know how people be doing that yet. I'm getting there. You know, as time has come through and as time has gone on, I've definitely gotten better. Way better than I used to be, that's for sure. Some of my old photos look like poop. Like absolute garbage. I mean, that's the simplest way I can put it. Some of them joints were not popping. Okay? And then let me go ahead and check what we're looking at here. And then boom, just like that, you get some dang good quality photos. Except for that one. That's the one that auto adjusted on me and it came out super light. Everything else, though, everything else is mad clean. And the one thing I love about Cyberpunk's photo joint, instead of using anything else, I normally like to use Cyberpunk's photo joint because it gives you nice, soft images, which to me, that's what I prefer. I know some people like the more harder, sharpened look. Me personally, I prefer the more softer look. Right? It gives the soft edges, makes it a little bit more realistic, gives you that realism camera look. So I love the fact that I figured out that it was that dang volumetric fog that was giving me such issues that I was having. Got that fixed up. Now, it also just makes it easier to process because Cyberpunk's photo joint is a lot like Forza's photo joint, where it'll when you take the picture, it'll over process it and give you absolutely superb quality. You know what I'm saying? Boom. It gives you superb quality, you know what I mean? You wait for it to set up and then blow, it's done. And of course, just like I did in the last episode, you will see the photos come afterwards. You know what I mean? As soon as we're done this photo op. But there's one more I want to do on this character beforehand, and that is some kind of club thing. Right now, she's just chilling on the street, swagging out. See? I mean, though you do have to be careful with certain lightings you decide to do, as you can see. Now, normally I would put that like way the fuck back there, but because we still learning up in this piece. We still learning. I wouldn't normally put the lighting that close though, because that, for obvious reasons, I can't take a lower picture because all that dang lighting there. So what you would usually do is put that as far back as you can and just make it dumb intense. Alright, so boom. Got it nice and intense. Put it way back there. So if you are trying to do something, there's light blockers. You can use the light blockers too. Although I'm not 100% sure on how these work. Oh. I think that might be more for like shadows or something. Like I said, I'm still learning, you know what I mean? I ain't no professional, never said I was. You know what I mean? Still figuring these things out. Although I'm pretty sure there's a mod that people use that you gotta pay for. That's quite nice for these sorts of things. And a lot of people use that mod. I do not remember what it's called, but it's a mod that somebody made for these specific purposes when you need that good natural lighting. Problem is, I forgot what the mod is called, and I ain't got money like that to be spending, you know. Maybe sometime in the future, but right now, at this moment of time, I can't pull that off. Okay. Make her more of that serious look. I tend to do a lot of the more serious look on her because she just has that face that works with always looking serious. It just works for this character, as where some of my other characters, they're nicer looking people, basically is what I'm saying. He's got that real mean looking face, you know. Always looks kind of mean, but then you actually talk to the person and you find out, hey, this is not a mean person, it's just their face. I used to get that a lot when I was in middle school. People always thought I was angry. I'm like, no, it's just how I look. It's just my face. I remember one time somebody came up to me and was like, what happened? Did something happen? I'm like, oh, not that I know of. He's like, you just look really angry. I'm like, no, I'm chilling. While I'm saying, no, I'm chilling. While still looking pretty angry. That's just my face, you know. I can't help it sometimes. That's just how my face is. I just be looking angry sometimes, even though I'm not. I could be in the greatest mood in the world, and I'll still look a little angry. Just, you know, it's just how my face is. And that's what this character's face is. She has that type of, she got that type of face. That's the type of face I was going for. Let's hop on over to a new spot. Alright. I'm thinking some club activity, so we're gonna have to, like, you know, I really want to get on a low level, because on low levels is where we could really get into some wars. I done conquered the whole world on this character, you know. Why is there a green marker here? Oh shoot, this is Judy's spot. Hold on, let me pull up real quick. Hey, hold on, let me pull up real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we showing out real quick. Can I still jump up there? I used to jump up into the window. I didn't climb all the way up the stairs. I wonder if that's still possible. Hey! The freaking window is closed. Hey, yo, open up, man. Oh my goodness. Why she got the window closed? Yep. Go in real quick. See what's going on, you know what I'm saying? I haven't done any multi-character photo joints in a hot minute. I think the last time I did, those came out pretty dang good. Those were before I got hit with the volumetric lighting. She's not at her window? Oh, she is at the window. Why is it closed, though? Oh, maybe you gotta, like, hit her up now. Maybe you don't just get to pull up to her crib no more. Anyways, let's hop on over to the shooter. You know what I'm saying? Pistol popper. That's my male character. Cause I got a whole lot of new swag for that guy. We gotta check him out. We gotta check. You just say to me? Yo, you trying to get crazy? Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to get crazy. I'm about to have to knock somebody out up in this piece, man. I'm sitting here trying to find this man some dang clothes. Also, I just realized I accidentally wayscaped. So, you know, we'll get back on to Vivian in her club where we'll move on to the next couple of characters. I'm sitting here trying to get this man some clothes, and I accidentally hit myself in the testes, and that really hurt. Oh, so hey, when you sitting down in your chair, make sure you don't accidentally, you know what I'm saying, punch yourself in the jewels, as some people will call it. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, yeah, cause he need more red in his I had some shoes, but I don't remember what shoes I had. I'm trying to find them, but I'm not doing a very good job at that, as I've just been clicking stuff. So the main thing I'm having issues with is getting clothing for the male character is kind of tough, because not everybody makes the type of stuff that you might like. In my instance, it would be, you know, what you would... Oh, I forgot those do work for the male too. Might rock those. In my case, it would be a lot of old streetwear stuff. You know, big tie jackets, baggy jeans, Air Force Ones, and stuff like that. People don't be making stuff like that. People make a lot of rocker stuff. You know, this is Cyberpunk, so I'm not surprised about it. But, you know, it's just not my taste. Problem is, will I ever actually be able to get my taste of clothing in this game? Probably not, unless I make it myself. Which, let's be real here, that's not, let me not be clicking stuff. I don't want to have to censor some crap. I'm just clicking any old thing. Something catastrophic might happen. Ooh, shoot. Okay, those are definitely not for him. I thought I downloaded more stuff for this guy. Guess not. Well, we have his overall fit that I want. We got some red chucks, tan khakis, a big red hoodie. And just in case the big red hoodie, for whatever reason, does not work, I'm gonna go with a black hoodie instead. We do also got some suits in here too. I'm gonna go with the black and red here. I want the long sleeve. Long sleeve suits all the way. Short sleeve suits are weird. And then we could go with the sweater. Red joggers with a red sweater. Now you're probably wondering, why are you making this man wear so much red? Well, if you haven't noticed, he is supposed to be on that big blood activity, you know what I mean? Not the platforms. Not the platformers. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna fit his style. Alright. He is now, actually, hold on. We need a whip. Give this man some money real quick. We're gonna have to cheat his cash because all he had was 299 bucks, which is absurd. He need a whip. He need a vehicle. As a California native, not myself, not me in real life. I'm talking about the character. You ain't gonna ever catch me living in no dang California. I'm sorry, I can't do it. There's too many oddball people in California. I'm saying there's just too many strange humans, and I can't purchase a frickin' Escalade because the street cred is too dang low. What the Alright, now I gotta go all the way back to the website to find out, for some reason the big red hoodie really don't work. I am confusion. Check the swag real quick. Hold on. You know what I mean? Check the swag. You feel me? Now this, I need more clothing like this. I just need people to create more stuff. He really out here. Oh shoot, I'm glad we didn't see nothing. I forgot I'm having that dang glitch where their clothing does not show up. We almost saw something. Almost saw something crazy. Yo, look at this character all swagged up and I went to that. Hey, look, lady, don't make me punch you in the back of your neck. Alright, oh shoot, you lucky, man. Look. Found a good spot here. Number one though, what happened to the I forgot how to, oh. Too early, pull that back. There we go. Need that sunlight, you know what I mean? Need that sunlight. Alright, hold on. Hold on real quick. Who is this character? Why do I feel like I said Pearl Abyss. This is the wrong game. Why do I feel like sometimes, oh shoot, his car is still here? That used to look like a Corolla. Why do I feel like sometimes they purposely put some NPCs in there to inspire you, and it's like, hey, go make that NPC. I might, oh, she getting mad. I might make that NPC right there, man. What the fuck? Alright, actually, I like right here, actually. Or, okay, just in case, I'm gonna stop the recording. Just in case there's any textural errors. The last thing we need is to see this man's thing, okay? That ain't safe for YouTube, and that ain't safe for the time of editing it would take to censor that out. I just forgot this man ain't got a whip, but it's about to go down. What is this, 6th Street versus the other dudes? They're Tiger Claws? They beefing. Get out the car. It's a 3v4. Ain't no way they gonna lose this, right? Oh, they ain't. I don't think they losing this one. Why do I feel like this happens every time you pull up to this spot, but it's still like... Y'all don't see all this shooting going on? But see, if I pull out my gun, I almost looked down on accident again. If I pull out my gun and start busting shots, it's over. I'm getting shot immediately. Oh, I'm getting shot immediately. Now, what kind of whip should this man have? Cause this ain't gonna work. This used to be a Corolla mod I had, so this was a Toyota Corolla. Now it's it's a turd. Let me see real quick. I might actually be able to turn this into something. Oh, what the fuck? This is the car we own. I forgot about that. Let's make it clean though. They got anything in red? That's the exact color it was. That's the exact color the Corolla was. The problem is this ain't no Corolla. This is a lot freaking uglier, if I'm being honest. Okay, hold on. Let me spawn something else. That's an awful looking car. I'm not about to have this man rolling around in that dang thing. All my characters have really nice cars that I specifically use on them anytime I want to do car photos. That ain't it. That is awful. We not gonna have him with the ugliest and most busted vehicle known to man. Where's the vehicles? God dog it. There we go. Yes, sir. And it's the custom black one I got with the red interior. Perfect, because he's literally wearing red and black. Yeah, see, I can't zoom out. He's having that glitch where his clothes don't show up. Luckily, it's not as bad as the female character. The female character will have no feet or skull. He luckily has all of that, so nothing's going to happen when we try to take photos. Just good. Are we parking up right here? I want war. I mean, we could go to war. The Glock really do hurt like that. You see the damage? Come on now. Stop playing with me, boy.
Save yourself.
Save your breath. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you talking about? Alright, boom. Porsche's here. Let's get it fixed up real quick. There we go. Move it just a little forward. Just about. I'm gonna say about here. This is a perfect car too, since I do give him that 90s style. It has that perfect 90s, I mean, it's an 80s Porsche. It's perfect 90s drug dealer vehicle. Because, you know, that's what he does. Big time. Big money maker out here, boy. Look at the swag. Check the swag. It's hard as frick to make a character dress like this. You know, it takes a lot of searching to be able to get your character dressed like this. Now the main thing is, do I have any poses that are going to work for him? Well, that's the question we have to ask here. I think I do. There are going to be a lot of gun poses, of course. I'm hoping it should pick up his Glock. If not, then... No, it's a 1911. I mean, I guess that's not bad, but... not the weapon I was hoping for. Oh, wait. We ain't even set nothing up right yet. Boom. There we go. Glock in hand, ready to go. And now we gotta put a big old smile on his face, showing off the goods. You know what I'm saying? That boy clean. Look at him. Proper lighting here. One thing you always gotta have is proper lighting, especially for the darker characters. Because they, I mean, for obvious reasons. they will be faded out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Show off the goods. Anything crazier? I meant crazier as in something that'll show the teeth more, not crazier as in him actually looking kind of crazy. Down about there. Actually, no, let's use to get better angles. You see him with the Glock. You see the Porsche in action. Now let's bring the lighting down a little bit and add more lighting to him. About there. Sweater is freaking massive. It is cold though, so it only makes sense. Oh, I ain't get him no jewelry or anything. I mean, you wouldn't be able to see it through that gargantuan sweater, but it would have been good. So boom, right? Actually, hold on. Let's back the angle up just a little bit, because he is supposed to be a slightly taller character, and that's one thing I never realized either in this game is how short the male character was until I first made one, that being him. And how much smaller he was than Jackie. Now, to be fair, Jackie is one of the more big body type, so of course he's gonna be big and wide as fuck. But even then, Jackie isn't even that tall, which made me realize, oh shoot, these characters are short. Because if I'm not mistaken, they're the same height as the as Lady V, which is kind of hard because we can't really see that. There's no way for me to gauge that. But if I'm not mistaken, he's like an inch or two taller. That would make Jackie like, what, 5'8", 5'9"? Around my height. So, I'm like, these dudes, man. Not that there's a problem with that, of course. You know, like I said, be proud of who you are. You know what I mean? I just wasn't expecting it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, we gotta move him forward a bit. Because his hand is phasing through the car. Ah, shoot, his fingers is phasing through the gun, too. Actually, hold on, let's do more of an action shot here. Stop staring at the camera, please. You know what I mean? Nah, they look dumb. Can't give him no goofy face, you know. Still gotta be showing off the golds. This is a real Florida boy looking character. And he looked like he came straight out of Florida. It's a very Florida looking character. And it puts a shine on the Porsche too. Come on, dude. It's perfect. Now let me check the photos real quick. Make sure these are actually coming out nice and clean. You never want to sit there doing a whole session of photos and they look like garbage. Okay, yeah, no, those are clean. Those are real clean. And they're not auto adjusting too because of the, you know, the lighting is already good enough. Not the double barrel. Maybe if it was pump action. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Now, the one thing, if you're using more of a static way of taking photos, I would not use the look at camera. Because if you do that, that's what causes them to start glitching out. And if you're doing static style photos, where you're not, or not static, because obviously a photo is static. But what I mean is, if you're using like Steam to take your photos, F12, and you use the Steam button, if you're using those, I wouldn't make them look at the camera, because then what happens is this. Then you'll have blur, unwanted blur in your photos. Now, luckily for me, the way I'm doing them, it won't matter much, because I'm doing it through the Cyberpunk photo taker, so it'll pause it and process the crap out of it, kind of like Forza, which is what I fucking love about Forza's photo mode. Is it freezes everything and over processes the crap out of the photos, and you get some absolutely gorgeous photos that sometimes you can't even tell is a video game. Only reason why you can is because they put their logo on it. If it wasn't for that, I have a multitude of Forza photos that I've taken over the years that are so dang realistic looking, it be confusing me sometimes, and I'm the one who took the dang photos. Especially the ones where, like Forza 4, where it's in the snow. Oh my goodness, those come out so freaking clean, it's ridiculous. Like there's a few that I've taken that did literally look like real life. That's how good the processing is on that. He can't be smiling all the time, because after all, he is big thuggin'. He don't mess around. He don't smile. He don't play no games. You know what I'm saying? He only smile when it's to show off the golds. Oh shoot! Just a straight pose of him standing there. That's perfect actually. That was accidental, but it's perfect. He's just standing there, and because of the field of view we're using now, because it makes it look like he's towering over the car, it's perfect. Now he's not, like I said, he's not supposed to be super tall. If I had to give him a real life estimate, I'm going with about 5'11" for his height. But see, as you change the field of view, it makes him look much taller. I'll give him 5'11" though. He's not like super tall, but much taller than their normal height in this game, that's for sure. Because their normal height, these are some small scrappy dudes. Obviously, just because someone's short, that don't mean you underestimate the height. I mean, you go through the whole game slaughtering everybody. You know what I mean? So, but for this character specifically, I wanted him to have the 5'11", about 5'11". I didn't know it switches over for the. I didn't know it switches over for the characters. Oh, that's tight. We get different stances. Oh no, that's the stance right there. That boy looks like he ready to go. Like, yo, man, I dare somebody to say something crazy, they gonna get who trying to get decked off. You know what I'm saying? That boy clean, man. Look at the swag. That boy clean, man. Oops. Oh shoot. That's probably gonna be about it though. Yeah, no, that's about it. Because mostly in a lot of these games, you already know most poses you're gonna be able to get are okay, so these don't work. Most poses you could get in this game are going to be for the female. Obvious reasons, you know, you can't be too surprised by it. After all, this is the only male character I have, so I'd be sitting here lying if I said, man, there needs to be more stuff for the male. There does, but I'd be lying if I sit here acting like I have a whole bunch of male characters. I do not. And you're gonna sit here and act like I do. I don't. This is my only male character. This will more than likely be my only male character. Although if I do decide to make another male character, that will most likely be a Latino man. You already know, Valentino's boy. This is where we have ran out of options. This is now okay. There we go. We got one other thing. We're out of options here, folks. So if you were like, oh dang, he moving to a male character, you ain't gotta be like that no more. This is about the most we get. It's the most we get when it comes to male characters. Everything else is not gonna work. Right there. Boom. Perfect. We do have one other thing though. I want to check out the jogger outfit. See if it's any good. This man floating. Hold on, let me go. Nah, that face just looked too dang goofy. I mean, it do. Actually, you know what? That might work. It's showing off the golds. Like, look at the golds in the mouth. You feel me? That down just a bit. Bring it up a little bit. And then bring this about there. Make that just brighter as well. I mean, so you can really see the golds. You can really see the golds. Actually, let's go straight forward. Boom, check the golds, man. Come on, dude. And boom. Go ahead and check how those came out. And we move on to the next. On to the next character. This episode might be a long one. Alright, we got the jogger outfit. Am I going to take the time to do this outfit? Let us see. No, because it looks like he's wearing pajamas. And the chucks do not fit. Those are awful too. Those are filthy. What was the suit jacket that's looking like? It's mad clean. I don't think I have any pants readily available for that, do I? Or shoes. Let me see. Let me check his outfits. Alrighty, folks. We're now on the next character. Okay. This right here is Victoria. Now, this character is supposed to be Southern, but I just realized something here, folks. For a Southern character, I've never put her in any Southern style clothing. I just got one issue with that, though. If I give her a fucking cowboy hat, look what it do to her hair, dude. Where'd the afro go? I mean, she's still clean. I still might use it, but where'd the afro go, bro? Ooh. It still look pretty cool though. Problem is, how many cowboy boots do they really got in this game like that? Quite a bit apparently. Let's see here. And they don't work. God dog it. Well, guess we're not going for a Southern style. That sucks. Now that, my good folks, is a truck for a true Southern country born, farm raised. Look, this character's supposed to be from Kentucky, okay? You know Southern folks, they only do things big. Big trucks, big activity, okay? Big action. This is a 6x6 Hennessy Venom. Alright, so you can't be like, hey man. What is this truck? Oh, the Velociraptor. I said Venom. That's the dang car. That's that car that does like what, 200 and something fucking miles an hour? It was the fastest until Bugatti dropped their newest joint. Look at this big thing. Alright, we got her in the outfit. She got some big old boots on. They're not cowboy boots, but they're big boots nonetheless. Hear that? You know what I'm saying? And this thing is huge. Something's off about it though. I think it's the wheels. The wheels shadows are weird. I'm not sure why that's happening. Also, why is there still motion blur? Where's a good place? Oh, Rivers. River Spot. He's yeah, River Spot. I forgot what it's called, but his spot is a good one. I remember that place. Yeah, let's head down there actually. I went to the wind farm, but now that I'm here, I'm like, where the fuck are we at? Wait, ain't we like down the way from there actually? Really could just drive there, because I don't remember what it's called. Like right here. Yeah, let's pull up the River Spot. That's a perfect place. You know what I'm saying? Now, as a Kentucky folk, you know, you don't lose your Southern values a lot of the times. I'm saying this as if I would know. I wasn't born on the South, right? I was born on the West. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm guessing, and how a lot of Southern folk are, you don't lose your Southern values just because you move away from home, the place you grew up in. What am I doing? Take this thing to the through the dirt, baby. It was built for, kind of, sort of. Now, I'm not 100% sure how true that is, but you know, you don't lose your Southern values, though. Goodness gracious, we need to get out of these rocks before the game crash. You ain't gonna crash driving through them dang rocks. One of them go flying and crap. This thing's handling is awful. I don't know if y'all noticed. I'm struggling to drive this dang thing. It is not good. It is slipping and sliding. So we gotta find a good spot though, where I feel like a Southern person would want to be at. You know, around the family, around the people, feeling like they're at home even though they're not. You know, big truck. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Man, this thing handles bad. Enemy messages about a Porsche. I don't want no Porsche. I mean, I probably will pick it up. I've been playing this game since release, and I just now realized that this mountain is not a mountain, but a mound. Oh my goodness. Hey, that's what we gonna look like soon if y'all keep shopping on Temu. Look at the trash covering over the top end of the mountain. Why have I not realized that that's what this is? I've drove past this. I've drove in this. Oh my goodness. Holy. Hey, like I said, keep shopping on Temu. Oh, now truck almost bowled over son. You know what I mean? Truck almost bowled over youngin. Alright, I finally found River's trailer park. I feel like this is the perfect place to be. It seemed like it'd be a nice, cool morning. Is it morning? It ain't morning. I feel like it'd be a nice, cool morning. You know what I mean? You chilling out, getting ready to get the day going on with your big truck. You know? Maybe. Man, walking sideways, his back is tore up. Look at that thing. Come on now. Something's still off about the wheels. The wheels are oddly... The texture isn't mixing well with the shadows. I don't know if y'all seeing what I'm seeing. It's not really going to be much about the truck. It's really just about her. But the truck is going to be there in the background looking cool. Really? Why that fool look familiar? Is that River's sister? Like, why are you following me, ma'am? That's River's sister. I didn't know she'd just be walking around, chilling. I mean, it is they park. Can you see him? Where is he at? Dude, I'm probably nowhere near his house, actually. We haven't even gotten to that part of the mission yet on this character. You can see, we're still on the Lizzie parts. I don't move any of my low-level characters too far, because when I'm doing pictures, I don't want to have to deal with the what's it called? The chip joint, even though I do have something that stops the screen visuals from happening. Oop. But not really that much of a point of moving the side characters that far down. I usually, if I do just want to goof around with the story somewhere, I usually just make a whole new character so I don't have to alter any of my other older characters. That way, they all stay normal. Yeah, see, she's still clean even with the different hair. You know what I mean? Even with the different hair, she's still clean. Head only, please. There we go. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Check the... She's swaggy, man. Now, I had to reduce the lower half of her because this character is supposed to be a slimmer, slightly on the taller side. As you saw with the main character, her legs were a lot larger. I'm saying we got the normal size for this lady. How do we make her look taller? You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Well, not so much because the size of that truck behind her. It just makes her look taller normally because she's almost the same height as the dang thing. Which is perfect because this character is supposed to be more on the taller side. I'm going to say probably like 5'7". Which is decently tall. About here. This down. Oh, it went up on that. Get down and went up. New grid. Let me put a little bit more color into this one. Got her looking a little pale. And boom. Alright, and reduce that brightness a little bit. Add more color. Bring that about there. And boom. And if I just want to, I'll remove the hat. Actually, it won't make much sense to remove the hat because you can't go from that hair to all of a sudden having a full-on afro. I ain't gonna lie, we might have to get the hat might not work. I just realized that she ain't gonna be able to have the afro. Gotta have the afro, bro. Oh, that's her style. That's her swag. I mean, boom. Much better. Gotta have the afro. The afro is integral. Okay. Simple. Simple facts. Put that about 30. Actually, let's go to that just a little lower. There's nothing else around her really matters too much. This is mostly about the character, you know what I'm saying? Color in there. Add back a little bit. And boom. You know what I'm saying? Actually, let's go back to these joints right here. Now this character right here also has a great neutral face. Kind of that serious looking face. Where she ain't gotta look all smiley all the time. You know what I mean? Okay, about there. Increase the lighting just a little bit. Give more of that early morning glow, you know what I'm saying? 20 looks good. And what about 20 on this one? Yeah, there we go. 20 is healthy. That back up. Pull it out there. Out there. And boom. Come on, dude. And then you have perfect colorization and everything else that will then lend us clean, smooth lighting. Now we make her smile because that is what she is best at, smiling. Okay. About there. Now she has, as you can see, in comparison to the other V, is more of a blockier face. You have to make the lighting on each side of the face is a lot easier, as where other V, her face is more narrow. So sometimes getting that good lighting on her face is just a little harder to do. The wider features allow for less unnecessary shadows where you don't want them to be, which makes the black characters just a little easier. Or any character you make with wider features. That can be Latinos, Native Americans, black folks, certain white folks who have wider features. Makes it a little easier because the not so narrow nostrils. Let's have her looking out to the different direction. You know, you ain't always gotta be looking at the camera. That lighting. Oh, there. Lighting on her legs. We'll move this down a little bit. Not enough light on her legs for the direction that we are facing. Doesn't make that sense, considering she's facing the sun. Boom. About to sneeze. About 2 seconds. But you already know, we gotta do some facing the direction of the sun. You can't have them all in just one direction. Okay? What happens is nothing. Nothing happens, but on some different styles. Oh, that's too low. Pull that back up toward the face because we're now back at the face. Right there. And boom. You understand? Come on, man. Look, like I said, I may not be the greatest at this. Still learning some things. But the skills are there. You feel me? I can do a little something, something. It's becoming all dumb clean. Turn her in this direction. Now, when you're doing lighting facing the opposite of lighting. Now you got to try to figure out a new way to make it look more natural, because now the person would be wondering, so what light is facing this way, and how do you have what would make sense for there to be light? You could be like, maybe it's a lamp or something, but I'll be trying to make it look more natural. Try to make it look like it's not so much light facing that way, but you're just seeing her. You know what I mean? And boom. Feel me? Change up the smile a little bit. Oh, there we go. And blah. Zooming out a little bit so we can see the boots. Oh, this dang truck is still behind me. Forgot about the dang truck. Okay, hold on. There's a little something strange going on with her hip there. That joint crunching in. That wouldn't be good. To have your hip oh. That's not the pose we were looking for, but it'll work. Say about there. Make her not look at the camera. Oh. I always like to do at the tip of the head, and then wherever else, whatever you're specifically trying to get out of that photo. In this instance, is not showing too much, just enough. You know what I'm saying? Not too much, just enough. You don't want to go crazy, unless you do. That's your choice. You know what I'm saying? That's not really my style, but you know, to each their own. Some of y'all be creating some craziness. I done accidentally stumbled upon some crap before. Why her boots in the ground? In quick scene? Actually, no, I like that pose. We just lift her up. And you see the big boots. Some of y'all be creating some madness. Hey, like I said, to each his own. I won't judge. I just wasn't expecting to see what I saw, you know, which I guess you shouldn't be too surprised. Anywhere there's a game where the characters look good, you gonna see some craziness. Simple as that. You gonna see it. What y'all be calling it? Rule 34 or some crap like that? That stuff. Yeah. Not my style, but hey, to each their own. You feel me? Like I said, I ain't the type to judge. But somebody will probably look at this and be like, this is kind of weird too. I mean, to me, this just looks like some normal modeling. Some crap you see somebody doing on a daily basis. But for other people, it might be like, I don't know, man. But the crap I saw on accident, and it was on Nexus. I was just looking for some dang mods. I seen some crap. I'm like, okay. Ain't no people was doing that. That was a long time ago though. That's when Cyberpunk was, you know, still pretty fresh. So you weren't fully expecting it, but at the same time, I don't know why I was surprised. There's a lot of fire characters in this game. I mean, come on now, everybody and their mama be going crazy for Judy and Panam for obvious reasons. So I guess I shouldn't have been surprised, considering I play Cyberpunk. I mean, I play Skyrim and Fallout, so why was I surprised? One would ask. I don't know. I wasn't expecting it so fast. And then again, at the same time, the game has great looking characters, so I guess I shouldn't have been surprised. You know what I mean? I mean, look at the character we on right now. You know what I mean? Come on now. So I realistically should not have been surprised. But I wasn't expecting it to happen so fast. I think that's the thing. It was much faster than I was expecting. Hand on the afro. Alright, let's go to this side then. Hand on the afro is a classic, you know what I mean? Hand on the head. Actually, hold on. Let me stop her from looking, because actually, no, that's good. That's good. Like she looking past the camera, like, huh? Just a country girl, you know. just doing my thing, poses and whatnot. I'm terrible at country accents. That's why I ain't did one yet. Although oddly enough, I do get a lot of people thinking I sound Southern. It honestly, it's an accident. I've been playing a lot of Red Dead, and because of a lot of Red Dead, it has given me a country accent I have never had in my life. Like dog, I keep saying got dog. I ain't never said that before. I just said that country as first. That was that Red Dead, boy. That Red Dead. I mean, shoot. Wait, well, I mean, can you consider Red Dead? I mean, it's old Western accents, which are pretty similar to modern Southern accents. I think. I don't know. I ain't from the South. I'm just saying crap. I don't know. I could be dead wrong. I could be listening to me right now and be like, "What you talking about? We don't sound like that." To me, as someone from a place where we don't have much of an accent at all, to me, it sounds somewhat similar. I ain't never been in the South in my life. Although because of living in Buffalo, New York for a little bit, a lot of other New Yorkers thought Buffalo, New Yorkers sound Southern, and that's because a lot of Buffalo, New Yorkers family come from typically Virginia, Mississippi, and all the, you know, somewhat closer southern spots. For the most part, though, I ain't never been in the South in my life. Oh, these are the Halloween poses. I'm like, what are these poses? Those are the Halloween joints. And boom. The lighting just works very well. So I was gonna do the Native American lady, but I'm actually gonna do the taller Mexican character because I have not done any photos on that character in a hot minute. It really depends on how long this video is too. For all I know, I might have to split this into 2 parts for real. I think I've been recording a lot longer than an hour. That's what happens when you're having fun, you know? Time flies when you're having fun. I might end up having to split this joint. As a matter of fact, let me see. I might just record 2 episodes. Alrighty, folks, my bad, but I just realized it has indeed been a little bit over an hour. So we're gonna have to call it here. I mean, unless people want me to start uploading 2-hour-long videos, I wouldn't mind. But, you know what I'm saying, we'll go ahead and record another episode immediately, and that'll come out shortly after. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you learned anything during this video, that's good. Because that was the point. For us to learn together. I had to take a picture real quick. She was looking too clean. You know what I'm saying? For us to learn here together. You know what I mean? I'm about to record another episode immediately, though, because I wasn't done. I actually got 2 more characters I wanted to do, so. Hey, we did 3 in this episode. Shoot, I might do 3 in that episode. But anyways, you know what I mean? It's been your boy, Jeton Legendary. If you enjoyed this video, that's good. If you didn't enjoy this video, that's good. Either way, you watched it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, share with your people, join the Legendary Clan, support the channel, become legendary. I play all kinds of games, depends on what I feel like playing, and today that was Cyberpunk.